Hey guys, it's Cheryl from Eat, Pray, Get Fit, and yes, I am in my car. I'm sitting in traffic, so I went ahead and pulled off, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit tonight to kind of wrap up this series that I've been doing on the empty nesters and how to get your romance back and how to communicate and how to know your love languages. Last night we talked a little bit about that. And tonight I'm just going to kind of wrap it all up and, so to speak, put a bow on it and talk about communication styles and kind of how they go along with the love languages. And so there's a couple different ways that you can be a communicator. You can be someone that likes to have the last word, that doesn't ask anybody else for advice. It's pretty much, it is what it is. It's their word, and that's the way they go with it. They can make the decisions on their own without asking for advice. And then there's the person that's more of they're like an affiliate. They like to get all the advice from people. They like to survey people, and they like to bring other people into the conversation to help them make their decisions. And they like to work with others, and this can go along with in a marriage as well as at the workplace, but I'm kind of more talking along the marriage or partner situation right now. So those are two kind of styles of people that communicate. And then there's the direct person, and they're more than likely not ever going to be misunderstood because they're pretty much, they are right there. They know what they're talking about. They maybe have researched, but they've got it dialed in, and they know what they're wanting to say. And then there's the indirect person, where they may not really say what they mean, and they kind of beat around the bush, and if they want to say something, they'll make it be kind of roundabout, and like, oh wow, I'd really like to move where it's sunnier and be happy, but instead of just coming out and saying I want to move here and I want to be where I want to be, they're just kind of wishy-washy, I guess is the way to explain that. And those kind of people, oftentimes in a relationship, they'll do a lot of headbutting, because you've got the one person that says that they're, my words, the way to go, and the other person either conforms to what they want, what they're saying. They don't speak their mind. They're maybe very quiet and subdued, and they may also get their feelings hurt because they don't speak up, and they get walked on. And so oftentimes in a relationship, communication styles like that don't always work, but those are kind of the communication styles that sort of go along with the love languages as well. And you've got your words of affirmation. So how does a person that likes those words of affirmation to be spoken to? They like that loving, kind tone of voice. They like to be spoken to with respect. And so you just have to kind of bend a little bit and figure out what styles work good for you and your partner. And really, I highly recommend figuring out your love languages, because if you don't know how to speak to the person that you're living with, and you don't know what sets them off, or how what makes them happy, communication is huge. And it's, you got to dig deep. Sometimes you have to just shut everything off and really sit down and figure out what your styles are of communication. And the love languages are so important to understand. And if you don't know those, you can read my blog from yesterday. But I am going to jump off here because it is Friday night, and it is my night to shut everything down and have just a relaxing evening, and maybe just sit and chat. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you very much for tuning into my blog series. I hope this has been interesting, and it's certainly enlightened me a lot more than I was before. So have a great night, and thanks very much for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon.